their makers gather round. It's time to spread that crafty sound. Paper, ink, stamps and snips, we're rolling up our sleeves. Come get your tips, from fresh ideas to color so bold. New techniques and stories told. Every card a little piece of art. Let's dive in, let's make a start. New in the studio, Lisa's here. Spark your style, bring some cheer. Stamp it, snip it, let it flow. Watch your creativity grow.
Hi friends, welcome to New in the Studio. My name is Lisa Schmidt and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I got too much sun yesterday. Oh my goodness, I am so warm. But it was lovely to hang out in a pool, a friend's pool, and just like float. But man, I am toasty oasty. So anyway, I'm excited to share with you tonight the foil system, the hot foil system that Stampin' Up! Just came out with. It's very exciting. And I'm going to tell you some great tips and tricks about it. And also, yeah, Dave says I'm melting. Also, how you can save $25 on it. So, all right, let's go ahead and get started. There's lots and lots and lots to share with you. So, push all this out of the way. So sorry, I don't like when there's so much in your visual view. So this, I just turned it on.
And someone said the other day, on Facebook, it's the narrow view. And you're right, it's designed for phones. But if you like the wide view, head on over to YouTube, because we always broadcast wide on YouTube and narrow, socially phone friendly on Facebook.
Got it. So I just turned this on. The button is red. I know on the screen it looks maybe a little bit yellow, but it's going to be red, yellow, and green. So right now it's red, which means this is warming up. And I'm going
blinking. It goes solid.
Yes. And I'm going to put this on its little plate. Now this is not hot. This part right here is not going to get hot. None of the white will get hot. I know it says caution hot surface. That means that is hot, the gray.
Hey Tina. Hey Mary Jo.
Now the other things it comes with, you get a shim, which already you can see I've done some decorating on. You get this plate, or this plate, which you need both of those. And then you also get this little mat.
Cooling mat.
A cooling mat, thank you. And the little cooling mat is so that when I pick something off of here, I can drop it on the cooling mat. Sometimes if it's a small piece, it tends to stick all over, but pretty handy because this is just magnetic. So I pick it up, push the button, and it drops. So that's handy. I'll keep that over on the side here. So how does this work? Well, we're going to make a sandwich, and in our sandwich, we're going, first let me tell you about dies. Jumping ahead, dies. So there are two different kinds of dies. I'm going to show you these Flourish and Frames hot foil dies. Now these come with regular dies, and then they come with dies that are for the hot foil system. As you can see here, these are the regular, these are for the hot foil system. Okay, so I'm going to show you what they look like, because they do look different. So these dies, let me turn it this way, this die, these are for the hot foil system. If I stop moving, maybe it'll focus in there. And whereas the other dies, which I'll show you in a moment, can you see the difference? Maybe, I don't know if you can. So here, this is gray, it's like filled in, and then this one is just a silver. So you can see on this one how it's filled in. These are the foil dies. But then these come with a set of the regular dies. These are regular, this is foil, this is foil, this is regular. Okay, so there's a nice assortment of things in this Flourish and Frames.
I find they have more of a flat surface.
What does?
The foil one.
Sure. The what?
The foil one.
Yes, I would agree. And this is the stamp set that comes with the Flourish and Frames. And you know, I have a card with this to show you. You know that bees are super popular, so I'm going to use the bee today. Woo-hoo. I know. Woohoo! And I'm going to decorate with this right here, my little edging there. So while this is heating up, because we can see it's still heating up, I'm going to scooch it over so that, oh, a couple other things about this. Let me bring this back in. Oopsie, I just unplugged it. So this is magnetic. So you can either pull it up, push it down, whichever way. Oh, still warming up. My light is still blinking, but this is magnetic, which is super easy to use. And Yeah, let me set that aside. I did hear that there was some hubbub about this does not fit in the Big Shot, our old Big Shot. It does fit in our Stamp and Cut and Emboss. It's made to fit in the Stamp and Cut and Emboss, the big one, of course, the big one. I guess Spellbinders has made one, and Spellbinders helped us make this one, and they're making a better one, making another one similar to this. So they helped us make this one, which is that's cool. A company that you may know. All right, so while that is heating up, I am going to get some things situated here. Let me find my card. So I'm going to make a card on crumb cake. So I've just got my standard half sheet. And I am going to put this behind it because I'm going to go off, and I don't want the ink all over the table. So I'm just going to stamp with, like I said, that little decoration, which I thought there were only 2 of them. So tonight I just noticed, when I was showing you, there's not just 2, there's a whole bunch of them. So I'm going to use these to decorate the outside of my crumb cake. Something is not lining up here, and we got to start with it correctly, right? How's your Monday, friends? How's Monday going? This morning I was like, please, Lord, have it be a good class, and they are great. So I'm excited about that. This week I'm teaching another week of Japanese, and they're fantastic. So I don't know. I think I'm stamped, whatever. I don't think it matters which way. I think it's just a decoration. I'm going to put something in the middle. So I am just stamping on the edge here and filling in whatever. Those kind of fit in nicely there. This one will probably get covered. Don't really care. We're listening for the beep because at that point we'll put the metal die on. Okay, so keep going here all the way around just to decorate that edge. And I'll put a little bit more in there. I want that one, a little gap there. Okay, here we go. And one more here maybe. I do kind of fit together nicely like that. I'm going to put one more little bit. Oops, that one doesn't have ink on it. Right here, like that. Okay.
Hey, Cheryl.
Oh, I need one right there. Oh, wait, but I have the singles. There we go. Way to use my mind, right? I have a little single one, so I can just pop one in right there. Oh, I did it upside down. Does not matter. That's okay. All right, so just decorating that and listening for the beep. So the piece that's going to cover this up, there it is. So we'll set this aside and bring this back in. So what we're going to do is I'm going to use gold. I'm going to do something on that, and I am going to do something on, I was curious how much I could do at a time. This, and we're going to put this in there, and that's where I'm going to use a little, like I'm going to use my take your pick just to get this. I haven't pushed the button yet because I don't have it where I want it to be quite yet. So there's that one. There's one more of those. Let's get that. Let's look here. I think I pulled it out already. So it's not in these because I already pulled it out. I just said to Dave, I'm like, oh, there's a lot of stuff here, but here's the other one I want to do. I don't know if I can do both at the same time. That's okay. And this one I'm going to do here. So I'm actually going to, I just decided I'm going to take this one off, and then I'll do these two at the same time. I'll show you how that works. So therefore, I think I'm going to move this up to the middle a little bit. Wow. It's not, is it hot yet? No, it's not hot yet. Okay. I'll push this up there. And I'm going to push this up. I am going to die cut this out so it doesn't have to be perfect, because you'll see once I set this down, you're kind of blind. Like you can't quite see where it's going on the paper. I'm just going to scooch this over with my tool. All right.
Which is why having the die cut so you can cut them out helps you then position.
Absolutely. Okay. Do those look pretty straight and even? I think so. So now I'm going to push the button again, and it's blinking yellow. When it's done blinking yellow, I'm ready to use this. Now, I'm going to go ahead and get this
It's
ready.
heating up the dyes, right?
It's heating up the dyes, yes. I am going to use gold. Oh, haha. Can you get the gold in the other box? I wanted to use gold, not silver. And so I'm going to use gold on this. And then what we're going to do, this is the piece I forget. You put the paper down and then you put the gold down. So we are going to use this paper, which is...
The gold is in the paper.
Yes. Did I say that wrong?
Yep.
Oh, no, there you go. Or you just asked Dave. This is, what is this? This is our new, one of our in colors. I can't remember the name of it. Can you see it? It should be on the table, this front table. Really wanted gold. No? Ah, shucks. Let's see if any of my pieces, which I keep in my box, are big enough. Dang. Where's the gold, love? All right, I'm probably going to just use this and go, maybe just go a different direction. I don't know if that's going to work. Let's find it. No? No gold. Dave's like, I don't know. All right, well, let's see what we've got here in my gold pieces while this is heating up. That is not. I wonder if you can do 2 pieces of gold. I'm going to try because I really do want to use the gold, and I know both of these pieces are too small. So green means it's ready. Gold goes face down. Doesn't feel... What? Shiny side down. That doesn't feel like it makes sense, but look at that. We're going to see if this will work. Who knows? That's how we learn, right? And then you take your cardstock and put it on there. And then it's okay. I'm good. I'm already past that piece. I'm going to put my shim on. Boop. And I'm going to put my plate on, the big plate that's made to go on this. And at that point, I'm going to take the plug out, which is very nice that it's magnetic. And I'm going to carry it and put it into my, let's get rid of the silver. Oops. Put it into my Big Boss. And I'm going to hold this. I'm holding this a little bit right here because I don't want everything to slide. The key with this, they say, is to go slowly. Slowly, and to only go forward.
Do not go backwards.
Which, yeah, there's a couple of times people are doing the reverse and they're going forward and backwards, but right now we're just going to do what Stampin' Up! Tells us, and we're going forward slowly.
You work at the DMV?
Yeah, in Zootopia. All right, so that is that. And, oops, we can put it on our little mat. I don't know how necessary that is. The bottom's a little bit warm. It's not too warm to touch. So I'm going to take this off. I'm going to take my little mat off. And I have found if you touch this, you can kind of get that paper without like burning or touching the piece there. So let's go ahead and peel this off. Ooh la la. Ooh la la, ooh ah, isn't that so pretty? And I'm done with this, so I'm going to move it over. First thing I want to do is plug this back in. Get that heating again. Start it over the process. I'm going to get rid of that die because I don't need that one right now because I'm going to do something different with the other 2. Okay, so let me bring that piece of paper back in. It worked to do 2 together. I didn't know how it would work, but it did. So I took, 2 individual pieces and used them. Now I'm going to use this foil again. I got to move this over. I'm going to use that.
Cheryl's proud of how slow you're going.
So proud of me. Thank you. Thank you. So let's continue on our card. Woo. Here it is. We are going to stamp our bee, which Dave was so excited about, stamping the bee. I'm going to die cut this first. I guess I'll stamp the bee first. Just stamping in black, in Memento black. I'm still stuck in Memento. So we're going to stamp our little bee. Choo-choo-choo. Be happy. And I'm going to die cut our little bee. See if that will work, or I think I'm going to go this way. And I'm going to use the Mini Boss because it's lighter. And I just went to a weightlifting, whoopsie, or not. Just went to a weightlifting class. And my arms are tired. Were you able to pick that up?
Yep.
I just need that one piece. Thank you. All right, so move that up so you can see. We'll just die cut out our little bee. I think it'll be very cute.
It'll be very
It'll be very cute. I'm looking to see. Yeah, so my die is here. I really kind of want my bee to go up and down. So I was just looking to see if I'm going to get enough on the paper, and I think I will. His wings just fit there. And so I'm going to go for it. Living on the wild side now. Squish the bug, push, and run that through. Get rid of that gold for now. And ooh, la, la. It came out. Good. That top is a little bit shallow, but because this didn't have a little piece together, but that's okay. Bless you. I don't think you even can really see that that is not quite perfect. It's okay. Put my die back with the dies. And so my bee, there it is. Beep, beep. Kind of like this multitasking brain that you have to like, okay, now I'm going to do this. Okay, so on here, I'm going to put this die. Remember, I'm doing flat side down, and I'm going to line it up. Let's use this right on this line right here, just because I'm going to line up paper in a moment. So I'm going to use this time and see if I can. So I'm lining it up on this line right here, and on. Actually, I'm going to go one higher. You'll see why in just a second. And I kind of want to get it straight. Looking at the lines, I'm pretty good. And then I'm going to, because I want to do the other one at the same time. And the papers that I'm going to use are this black. So I just want to go low enough to do another one. So put that there. Make sure I'm in the middle, following that line. And see if I can get it pretty straight. I don't know how hot that is. I'm always a little leery to touch it. So I've not burned myself. I don't want to burn myself. Just a sunburn. All right, I'm going to push the button. I'm good there. Those are going to stay. I'm going to scoosh that over. That's where those are going to be. Get it? All right, I have my Golden Glow, and I want to color my little bee here, bee body. My little bee body. He's pretty cute. Dave was like, I don't know why you don't like the bee. You love bees. I'm like, I know, but it's kind of big. But it's okay. It's cute. All right. And then I'm going to use Wink of Stella on his wings just to get a little bit of, it's these little petals. Or what is this? It would be, I'm trying to think, what would it be on his wings?
pollen.
Pollen, yes. I'm just going to do the pollen. So let me pick that up so you can see that a little bit closer. So I just put the Wink of Stella kind of on the pollen, and then I've got my little shimmer. Love it. Okay, I texted my son today in Colorado and said, it's hot here. Is it hot there? And he just texted back and said, it's 98. Oh my gosh, that's hot. Okay, we are going to die cut this piece out. And from what I understand, it doesn't matter if you die cut, if you stamp before or after, it doesn't matter. So I'm going to bring back in my big guy. And I did bring over all the pieces. You're just going to have to wait, man. All right, I probably need to do that.
It can wait.
It can wait. Okay. I am trying to keep this die clean without having a lot on it like this one. This one has a lot of use. And so I'm trying to, I just bought a new set. And I'm trying to keep the top one clean. Let's get the die, though. My die, my beautiful die is... That's why I'm worried about that waiting. Choo-choo. Sorry, I got to find... Just, it's this shape. And... All right. I'm going to move the foil. There we go. Wait. Sorry, friends. I've got this little one. That's not what I want, though. I want the bigger one. Okay. That's empty. Okay. Butterflies are going down here. Talk amongst yourselves. Just kidding. All right. That's going to go down there. I'm just cleaning up. You know, when I can't find something, I clean up because I figured that's the way I'm going to find it. Hopefully. Oh, here it is. Ta-da. Oh, that's the other one. So maybe the other one is underneath. I hope so. Yes, it is. Okay, so the regular die is right here. Thank you for your patience on that. Like you had a choice, but this one is going to go here. And you know what? I'm not going to squish the bug because I do not want that to move because I have that gold, that beautiful gold there. So I am actually going to center that. You see that? And I'm going to run it through that way and die cut that out. Okay, here we go. So my foil system is telling me that the dies are hot. Ooh, good night. I know there's just not quite enough space over here. But that's okay. All right, so there's my die. It's a little off, but it's okay. All right, let's bring this puppy back in. And I am using gold again, of course. And I'm going to put the gold on right at the top. And I'm going to grab my that black paper I just had in my hands, and put another piece of gold on. I'm going to use this piece down here and stick that on. And then I just need my 2 little pieces of black cardstock that I showed you right in the beginning. Here they are. Okay, so I forgot where my point is right in the middle. So I'm going to try lining this up, just going like that, kind of putting that point in the middle. We'll see. You know, if not, I'm okay with that because it's sort of, it's going to be a little eclectic. And I was just looking to see where that point is. That point is right at the bottom here. So I want to go off it a little bit. You'll see why I'm using 2 in just a second. This has to go up a little higher, I think. All right. Oopsie. Moment of truth. Okay, we're going to use our little shim. Ba-ding. And we're going to use our, not that one, we're going to use our die. There we go. Unplug. The first time, a couple times I used it, I was like talking to myself through the whole process. Okay, this, then this, then this. All right, and put this through. It's a small machine though. People who were here the other night are demonstrators, my downlines. Oh, I'm not going slow because I'm talking. Sorry. Da, da, da. I guess this will be a little experiment to see how slow versus fast. Or I could go backwards, but I will not. No. I haven't tried it yet. I am going to try it because, you know, sometimes you got to do that. All right, let's see what we've got here. Remove the shim. I'm going to pick this up. And look at the gold. I can see it. There's one. Okay, you know what that is? Because I overheated the die when I said, oh, I should do it. And I didn't. That's why I got those edges. Oh, really? Yes, I just learned that today. Yes, because at summer school when I had a break, I was watching videos. Where's my little remover? Well, it's unplugged, so I'm going to leave that there. Okay, let's set that aside. That is exactly why this happened, but something else is going on top of it, so it's going to be fine. Okay, let's grab our card back in here. And these are going to go, there's a little bit of gold. I could cut it a little smaller, but I'm just going to leave it. I'm just going to, I might cut it a little bit smaller. Let's see. We want them on either side of this, so maybe I think I just leave them. Let's see, because I'm going to meet those in the middle, just like that. So they're pretty close. All right, I think what I'm going to do, final answer, is glue this on here and then glue this on here because that's what I want to be able to see. So if I can't see it, then I kind of defeated my purpose on what I was trying to do. There we go. They can sit together and I can still see the edges. Okay, good. So I'm going to go ahead and actually attach it to the paper. I just decided that the other direction. All right, adhesive is right here. So, and you know what? We decided these are cards you send to people you really like. I'm going to go close to that edge like that. Yeah, so if you leave it on too long, then it gets too hot, and that's why it picks up that color, or that, because it's a checked pattern, and that's what that gray part is. All right, I'm going to overlap a little bit because I want the same on all edges. We'll see how that fits in there. Nice. Okay, that's going to work. That's going to work. We're good. All right, let's go ahead and I'm going to stick this on. Oh, I have one thing I want to stamp on this first. Un momento. Let's go ahead and stamp. Pick up my black off the floor because it just dropped. And unfortunately, we're in the basement, so it doesn't matter that it landed everywhere. I want to grab my mat. I'm going to stamp this as a little background on here. I'm going to show you some simpler ones. This is kind of a lot, but it's beautiful. We'll say that. Okay. And I'm going to stamp this, my little flowers or leaves, I guess, right in the middle here. My little leaves like that. And I'm actually going to color some of them. I'll wait till I get my bee on. But, okay, so that's there. Where's my card? Is right here. Let's put this together. And they do have some dies that have like brick and have different things like that. I did not line this up very well. I'm just going to give it a quick little cut here because this side looks so big. So big. I'm kidding. Compared to the other side. How's your Monday, friends? How's Monday going? Like I said, my Monday was good. I love the kids I have this week are phenomenal. It's kind of a nice going into fourth to going into sixth. Because going into fourth are sometimes pretty squirrely, but then you've got those going into fifth or sixth who are pretty calm. All right, so I'm going to pop that right in the middle with that. And I'm going to grab my little bee. We'll put some dimensionals on our bee. Can you come closer?
I can.
Then we don't have to see all of my stuff on the edges because I don't think I can push anything aside on that tonight. So there we go. Use that. And we'll just pick these off. Get that off there. Boom. 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 And number 4. Awesome.
Hi, Sandy. Hey, Patty.
So I'm going to put this right here. My bee is going to go up and down. Oops, just like that. This is really a different card for me because it's a little more, I don't know, elegant or something. I'm going to put some of the sparkle on these leaves. This is the Golden Glow, which works well with the gold. On the leaves we can see. I think that just adds a little bit there. And okay, how many of you have these? They're amazing. They're so fun. I'm just going to shake it. They're so fun because they're glitter, and I love this little feature right here where you push that and it comes out. So much. I think it works better than the Wink of Stella, where I tend to make a little puddle because I'm trying to push. All right, there we go. Let's get a couple more here. Perfect. All right. We have beautiful yellow leaves behind there. What do you think? Is that pretty? And I think that's okay. The little bit of gold on the top and the bottom. Oops, but it goes this way. All right, so we've got our bee. The last thing we're going to do is add some. I have a choice of 2 things. Number 1, these are brand new. Move my water bottle over. Okay, these are brand new. They come in adhesive back metallic gems. So they come, if you can see, that's in, let me put them back on this, silver and gold and copper, large and small. So really pretty. The other one that would look very nice is the in color dots, which I can't seem to locate. So we're going to go with this. Yeah, that's fine. The in color dots would be cute though too. Okay. I'm really trying, friends. They're just my little space. I'm feeling discombobulated. I was just looking for my take your pick, but I'm just going to pick them up with a scissor. All right, so let's go ahead and put a few of these. I'm going to do gold, obviously. And, as the kids would say, obvi. Put a gold down here. It's pretty. And put a gold up here, like right there. And put one more little gold right there. Kind of up here. Oh, thanks. So, and then inside, I just have the same basic beige. There's the name I was looking for, basic beige. And of course, you could stamp on it with some leaves or some of these little edges or these little fun things. So, basic beige. Okay, what do you guys think? Yes, no? Pretty?
Very pretty.
I didn't go very slow on this, but you know what? Look, it came out okay. But isn't that, the shine is very pretty. And I think, I don't know, what do you think about this? It's
I like
okay.
it.
You like it?
Yep.
Yeah. And then I am keeping my, let me just move the
Tina
system.
says beautiful.
Oh, thanks. Tina always says beautiful.
And Cheryl mentioned the thing we talked about the other day, a glue eraser to get the extra gold off.
Ah, yes, you could do that. So I am using this little box to keep my little pieces, of course, because I understand that you can use the reverse. I have not gotten to that yet. I was thinking about today on the way home, thinking about like metal flashing. Would that work? With the big die, this one, the other die we have, if you could bring up the image of this on Stampin' Up, that would be great, because I'll show you the big die, which is coming. This whole system, because then you can see the stamps. All right, so I'm just going to keep those in there. It kind of keeps them flat, which will be helpful. I just feel like we can still use those. And yeah, I just think it's pretty. Like I said, a little different than my typical style, but I like it. I think it's very cute. While he's doing that, I'm going to show you a couple other things that we
What's the name?
hot foil system.
No, for the stamps.
No, I just want the hot foil system, the whole thing.
Oh.
The stamps will come up with it. Some other things I've done is doing these, the letters, the words, the happy birthday. There are several different sayings, and I feel like these are probably, well, obviously this one is much easier than the other one because it has one foiling word. So you can see we've got the metal here and then the die. So you can die cut it out. This one is for the foil, and then these behind it are for the background. But look how fun.
Oops, sorry.
That's okay. Look how fun this is. I feel like it just totally makes a card.
Mm-hmm.
And this is using balloon festoon. All right, you can go to that, Dave. Thank you. So you get all of this with your system, and then there are stamps. I'm going to talk about that price in just a moment. You do get a free, go back a second. You do get a free class, and that's if you purchase it before January, I'm going to say January 15th, but purchase it before January, and you can get a free class. Okay. Here we've got butterflies. Can you move your mouse or something so you can see what I'm pointing to over here? Butterflies.
I can't see what you're pointing to, so.
I know. We've got butterflies. We've got the foil, these leaves, the botanical glow bundle. The botanical leaves look phenomenal. Okay, keep going. Oh, it didn't have what I was actually looking for. That's okay. All right.
We also have the words that we just talked about. What were you looking for?
The big one, the big flower.
Floral.
Yes, that's okay. So you can come back to me if you would, please. I also have the butterfly flight. Oh, look at that there. Oh, that's right. Just slide. There's words right there. There's an alphabet. There's the backgrounds with the brick and the kind of shabby chic background. And there's the words. There's that beautiful, gosh, those leaves. And that's the one.
Garden silhouette.
Yes, that's the one that's coming. I'm very excited about. So, all right, come on back to me. I do have the, black and gold is so pretty. I do have the butterfly flight. So again, these are the dies. These are the ones we can foil. This one actually comes with, which I have not used yet, it comes with masks. So we'll see. I have not used the masks yet, but this one comes with, I feel like comes with a whole bunch of stuff. You've got the dies, and then there are stamps with it. So there's just a lot going on with that one. Let me show you. So I did show you this card right here. Here's one other card. This one, it is one of the stamps in this Flourish and Frames. Flourish and Flames. Hopefully we don't have any flames. But this Thanks a Million is from something else. I don't know why I pointed to that. But the gold, I did just the edge. And then we stamped this. And this is from the gold butterflies. I got to show you these. They are in the very back. The gold butterflies, there's a whole, but this one is not put together correctly. Okay, there's a whole sheet of them. And the butterflies are beautiful. Here they are. Gilded wings accents. There are solid, there are ones that have the wings showing a little bit more through. It is absolutely gorgeous. You get one 12 by 12 sheet. There are, I don't even know how many butterflies on there, but lots and lots and lots. And that's where this came from, this little butterfly. So, and I put one inside as well. So, okay, let me just talk for a second. If you want to come up to me, talk for a second about, I did tell in the beginning, I mentioned that you can save, boy, my face is red. You can save $25. And the way you can do that on this system, so it's $160. So it's an investment. That is for all the pieces, but not the dies and not the big, or the Stamp It, Cut and Emboss. But you get all the pieces to do everything to do that. And then foil is extra also. So when you join Stampin' Up, when you become a demonstrator, whether you are what I call a hobby demonstrator, or like it's just for me demonstrator, you pay $99. So we'll just call it $100. You get $125 of merchandise. Now, Stampin' Up has just changed this. You used to not be able to go over 125. You had to get within your 125. Now you get a coupon and you can apply that 125 to anything. And so because the system is 160, you've paid 100, you get $25 free, and then you'll still get 20% off minimum. So lots of good ways if you're interested in saving to get this, because it's a bit of an investment, but there's ways to save a little bit around that. So, all right, I think that's what I have. If you don't have any other questions, or it's just so fun. It's so fun. It's so pretty. Like Cheryl said, this black and gold is just stunning. And I don't know any other way I could have gotten that. So it's just really pretty. All right, friends, thanks for joining me. I look forward to showing you even more with using this foil system on Saturday. And I know that Tina, you will be at the Refuge on Saturday. Very fun. We do still have 5 spots available. So feel free to join us. We'd love to have you. Let us know if you want to come. All right, friends, have a great week, and I will see you on Saturday. Happy stamping.
Hey there, makers, gather round. It's time to spread that crafty sound. Paper, ink, stamps, and snips. We're rolling up our sleeves. Come get your tips. From fresh ideas to color so bold. New techniques and stories told. Every card a little piece of art. Let's dive in, let's make a start. New in the studio, Lisa's here. Spark your style, bring some cheer. Stamp it, snip it, let it flow. Watch your creativity grow.